Our Back on Two stories are brought to you by Stevenson Klotz and the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers.
This week's Back on Two segment is extremely special to me.
I can swing.
And he can swing. This is Caleb. He's my friend. The first time we met, was on the side of a highway in Alabama, where right after he and his gramps had a really bad motorcycle accident. His gramps didn't make it, and they said Caleb probably wouldn't either. And they weren't sure about that, but what they were sure about was that he would never walk and talk again. But what do you say about that?
I can walk.
And what else?
God said I could do this, but the doctors said I couldn't.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. So here's a look at Caleb's story. Last time I personally saw Caleb was when we gave you guys the van.
Right.
And he couldn't walk or even really talk. I think he was just making some noises back then. So.
Yeah, he was saying mama and screaming. That was it. I'm Nancy, and this is Caleb. Say hey, Caleb. Look at you. Say hey. Hi.
We talked about this a little bit, but just tell us what happened.
He was coming back from a ferry ride with my dad. It was his first motorcycle ride ever, and this lady came over 2 lanes of traffic and hit my dad and Caleb head on, and it slung Caleb 350 feet away from my daddy, and it broke. His whole pelvis was on his front side was on his back side. He broke this leg, both leg bones came out of this leg. He broke his arm. He broke the first bone in his neck. We had 78 hours of surgery, 3 brain surgeries, a shunt put in. Yeah, we have voicemails from the first responders and the doctor after his last brain surgery to put the shunt in, saying that he would never make a full recovery. There would be no chance. Go ahead, don't touch nothing. That he would never walk or talk or be able to do anything that he's doing right now. Who made it possible, Caleb? God. And then you.
How does that make you feel?
How does that feel? It feels great. I didn't think I'd be chasing after him. What are you supposed to do, Caleb? Pick up your
mat and walk.
Pick up your mat and walk. Okay. What's Mama's favorite Bible verse?
Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
You're so sweet. I never thought I would get to have a conversation and he'll understand it. For months he didn't talk, he didn't do anything. They were just convinced. They had a feeding tube on him. We got him home. They're like, he's not going to eat again. Once they have a G-tube, they don't go back to a solid food. Caleb can eat a whole box of a large pizza by himself.
And tacos.
It's all bikers that has helped us. Bikers and people in the community. If it wasn't for the bikers in the community and Casey and Juju and all them, I don't know where would we be at, because we haven't got insurance money, we haven't got any kind of help. Caleb's still not getting SSI. We have no help other than the biker community who stepped out for a kid they didn't know. We never thought bikers could be so loving.
Caleb and I are going to stay in touch like we have been for quite some time, and we're going to keep you updated on his story and his progress. And we know that he's going to do even better. And why is that?
Because you can't have a test without a testimony.
Amen, brother. Good job.